My name is Steve Ramsdale, pastor of the First Waco South Campus on Robinson Drive. We love that church and part of the First Waco campus system there. But we're in Destin, Florida right now, having a great week. We're almost done with the week, and July 4th is almost here. Always a big week with fireworks, although they'll change some this year all across our nation with the COVID-19 spread and paralysis of trying to get through this difficult time to a new place. But always think about our flag on July 4th weekend, the old Stars and Stripes, Old Glory we call it, and we fly our flag every year on July 4th, and I have one at the house I'll carry on Sunday in my drive-through prayer time. I love the flag. I know God's bigger than our flag. I know God's bigger than our nation, but I do love our nation. Ask God to bless our nation all the ways that God can bless us. As we are blessed, we can bless others as well. But I love the name Stars and Stripes. There are stars for all our states. They're the stripes about purity, about the blood that's been shed to make sure our nation is free as it is today. And we are indeed a free, democratic nation. I'm glad for that. Also think about, of course, God's promise of freedom in Christ. What a great promise that is. Christ's freedom is amazing because there was a star that did shine so many years ago that said this son would be born. We call that the North Star, the Star of Bethlehem, special star that was. And when that star shone, it said, "My Christ, my son has been born," who would set people free from their sins. Now that's a great freedom. And we have the stripes. Our Bible says by his stripes we are healed. It doesn't say we'll be healed someday or we were healed. It says we are healed right now through his spirit, his good news, his promise of life. These are tough days, but we do celebrate our nation. We ask God to bless our nation. We thank God for a flag that flies. Prices have been paid for generations on battlefields all across this world to make sure we are free as we are today. I thank God for our freedom, but also celebrate in a profoundly significant way the freedom that Christ brings to all of us, bigger than our nation, bigger than Destin, Florida, bigger than Waco. God's freedom is so big, provides freedom and grace for anyone who wants to receive that. So I always pray each year we'll see that God is real. His promise is life. He's got good news for us. And his freedom, of course, is big freedom that will see us always through any difficulty, any challenge, as we celebrate our nation, our freedom on July 4th, and even more than that, the freedom that Christ died on the cross we can have even now. Thanks for listening to me.